Did you guys see the interview on shout out?
That was the name of the album.
Shout out to Math Hoffa. Did you guys see the interview with DJ Clark Kent on there?
Yeah, that was a dope one.
That was a really dope interview.
I think you talking about the LeBron joint?
No. It's called My Expert Opinion. It's about a rapper. It's about a rapper named Math Hoffa. He invites guests on, and they sit in the barbershop and they talk.
Yeah.
And
I've seen clips of that.
This particular guest was DJ Clark Kent, and he said when he found Jay-Z, he said, "My nigga is the illest," and I stand by it. And he said I took him to Harlem, and he found out that his niggas was the illest. He said I took him everywhere, and he said Jay was that nigga. And he said when he bought him the Dame, and was just like, all right, man, you got it. So they said when they did the verses with him and Biggie on Brooklyn's Finest, they said Jay was in there listening to the beat. 15 minutes later, he was done.
And Big was still writing.
And Big was like, there's no fucking way he done in 15, 20 minutes. No fucking way. They said all you saw was Jay-Z in there. He came out with that shit. He was done. They said because Big had other engagements, shows, and he had shit that was already put in motion, he had to come back months later and he had to finish his verse. But he said after that, that's when he realized that he wasn't gonna write verses no more. He was gonna follow the same pattern.
I think the Life After Death joint, he kind of switched over to not writing as much on paper.
It became more about cadence. That style of rap is more about cadence because it's a freestyle flow. So it's all about cadence and timing. And some people can't even complete like a whole 10 bars without punching in. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I've never been in a whole session. I've never even seen one recorded in full glory to be able to identify whether or not this shit is true. I can only take their words for it. But I would imagine that if he did that verse on Brooklyn's Finest without a single punch in at that early in the game, he's an anomaly. He's just different.
He is because Guru. Did you see what Guru said recently? A couple of weeks ago, Guru said that he went in there and he did it in one take.
And he said he did the same thing on Khaled's album.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That 3-minute verse, whatever they said, he did that in one take. Yeah,
I did. Yeah,
he heard.
They said that he heard Wayne and Ross, and he just sat with the record. And
they said the beat was playing, and where the hook is, they said Jay was rhyming over that.
So they just extended the beat out.
Yep. They said, oh, and then they said Khaled was like, all right, I'm gonna send you the actual beat for it. And they said when he sent it back, he was still rhyming over the hooks, the chorus, and everything else. And he's like, all right, Jay, we get it. And they just extended it for him and said, all right, go ahead, go get off.
My thing about that is like it's dope that he could do that. But it's dope that a lot of rappers can do that. Pen game is always preferred for me, but it's dope that he can do that. But I feel like a lot of rappers use a lot of filler to kind of like bolster the whole flow or whatever to make it all fit together or whatever. And I don't know what that looks like. And again, in the Jay-Z session, I don't know how many, like they say it's one take, but I don't know. Whatever.
Listen, man, I can.
Picture.